Of course, Orange is the New Black I'm done with, and I might be watching, not that anybody really cares about what I'm watching, but I'm...
When you say done with...
the season, Orange is the New Black. If you've not watched this year's season, it starts off slow.
Okay.
But it's, did you watch it, Christine?
Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, okay. Have you watched up to this season?
No.
Okay.
My wife and I have.
Okay, you're at the beginning, you're gonna be like, okay, I don't like where they're going with this.
Yeah, she's...
At all.
It's funny because I was like, she said, "You want to watch it?" I said, "Nah, I'm not really that into it."
You got to watch it.
She said, "It's starting. It's the same old, same old. Nothing's changed." But she watched like an episode or two.
Once you get past the second, it begins to improve by the third, and by episode 4, it's compelling.
Okay.
And it leaves you
Wanting
emotionally
more? Oh.
spent.
Okay.
You must watch.
Okay, I'll
Orange
let her
is the
know.
New Black. Okay, the other one is, and I might actually be watching Breaking Bad. I've never watched that series, so that's a long way to go.
It is a long
Game of
one.
Thrones, I thought was really good. I mean, I'm stuck on all these shows, and they keep coming out with more of them. Roadies, I'm watching, which is on Showtime or HBO or maybe Netflix. I don't know, but
it's after Ray. Was it? What's the name of the show?
I don't know, but it's about it's about going out and the people who set up the concerts,
Right.
And it's all drama behind the scenes. I kind of like it. I kind of like it.
I think I watched the first episode. I thought it was interesting.
And then the first episode, which Rick Lewis tipped me off to and said, you got to watch this, was what you watched last night. What was it, Christine? It's called The Night
of.
The Night of. Got very excited at the end when I watched the credits and saw that James Gandolfini is credited as one of the producers on this. And, of course, James Gandolfini, Sopranos, has passed away. He died. But this was what he was working on when he died, and they followed through on it. And you saw episode 1, Christine, last night. What do you think?
First of all, thank you for watching the credits. That's awesome.
I always do.
Yes, I know you do. I thought it was long, but
90 minutes, by the way.
But it got me.
Yeah, I'm hooked.
I'm in.
I'm in. I feel the same way. In the beginning, I'm like, where's this going? Where's this going? And then I'm in. I'm hooked on it. So if you get a chance, that's on HBO, and it's called The Night of, and really good. Anyway, that's what is on TV. Anyway, beyond the normal free TV. Jim Picola on the line right now with an update on the arterial. Jim, I got to tell you, a lot of people talking that were in for the Boilermaker, understanding the construction is a nuisance. I see you don't look at it that way because this is work for you. But people really speaking positively about the changes, and the arterial is one of the things they're talking about as a real big improvement.
No, that's good to hear. Like I said, this year we didn't have Court Street closed like we did last year, so the east-west flow of traffic was I'm sure very helpful, and also with the addition of the ramp from 12 North down to Court Street too. Last year everybody had to go over to the 5A ramp, so like I said, hopefully little by little we're getting there.
All right, so listen, a few updates here. Where are we right now? What possible inconveniences, what might we be looking at here over the next few weeks?
Well, right now, this past Monday, right after the Boilermaker, we ended up shutting down State Street on the south side of Court at the intersection there. Actually, we completed the box out yesterday, doing a little bit of utility work there in the next few days, and hopefully we're going to start to extend the concrete pavement from underneath the Court Street Bridge, actually east past the Stewart's driveway there.
Okay, nice. And and I also noticed I almost pulled over, but I'm sure you don't want people like me pulling over and taking photos. But when they were bringing in the steel beams a few weeks back for the bridge to go over Oriskany Street, that was impressive to watch. And I was driving while I was watching it, but it was really pretty impressive.
Yeah. All the beams are set now for both the Lafayette and the Oriskany Street bridges. The deck pans are on, and they're starting to put the reinforced steel. And it's my understanding we're scheduled to pour the deck for the Lafayette Street Bridge the first week in August. So, we're moving right along.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, and this is really important for a lot of people, especially if you live in the Valley and travel to New Hartford. The on-ramp from So it'd be the southbound on-ramp from Oriskany Street to Route 12, Route 812. That will, once the bridges are complete and that end of it is done, you'll reopen that ramp.
That is correct. The only thing is we're going to put a toll on that one there.
Okay, right. It's a valley toll. Yeah,
a valley toll.
Listen, as long as it's easy
He's
pass,
kidding, right?
as long as it's easy pass, I'm good with that. So,
are you serious, Jim?
No.
Okay.
It's a Keeler toll. Yeah, it's a Keeler. I've been hammering you, Jim, on that ramp since it closed. I mean, every time we talk, I say, "Hey, when's that ramp opening?"
Yeah, absolutely, and that's a big one for a lot of people. And like I said, as soon as the bridges are built out to full width, then we can shift the traffic pattern up there on the north-south and enable us to put the acceleration lane in and open up that ramp to 12 South.
All right, Jim. So good stuff. Again, I'm not just blowing smoke here. I had there was two separate people that said, "Boy, I love what they're doing at the on the arterial. That's going to be so awesome when it's done." So yeah. This is noticeable. It's big. It's a part of the progress that's going on, and I'm sure you guys are really proud of the work that's being done over there.
Yeah, we are, and like I said, we appreciate everybody's patience with us. You know, it's tough being in there, right in the backyard of everybody, but like I said, we try to make it as painless as possible, for your commutes every day.
Listen, the only thing I can tell you about that ramp not being open is it forces me to drive by Chester's Flowers almost every day, and that's not a bad thing. I love those guys over there, and that's part of my detour on the way over to get over to New Hartford. All right, good stuff, Jim. Thanks so much.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
Jim Piccola with the DOT. Dave Williams is in Ilion. Speaking of the Valley, this weekend begins their Ilion Days. It starts tomorrow, and that's something they do. It's a week-long celebration in the village, and it starts out with a bunch of events, including their big garage sale day, which begins on Saturday. So officially, you guys begin Saturday, Dave. Is that right?
Yes, Saturday the 16th. Yeah, and that'll kick off the village-wide garage sales at 9 o'clock and run through the afternoon at 4. It'll be the whole village, so it's quite congested, and if people are coming into town there and they want to know exactly what, instead of walking all the streets, they can go to the municipal building and have a nice booklet. So if they're looking for specific items, they don't have to go through the whole village to locate them.
Right.
So that's helpful.
How about this year, and this is big because this is the 200th year for Remington Arms, so that's part of the title of your Ilion Days this year.
Yeah, we're focusing on that, and that'll be the highlight of the parade. And we have a couple of ancestors, actually, from the Remington family that'll be the Grand Marshals for the parade this year, David Palmer and Marilyn Willems, which is a grandson. So we're looking forward to Remington's increased participation this year as well. Okay,
you basically have something going on almost every day through the week leading up to next weekend.
Yeah, there's multiple items throughout the week, and I guess I could go through them all, but it's just easy to go to the website, and it's just iliondoodah.com. But again, there's things for children. There's a blood mobile, and from my understanding, there is a shortage of blood in their community, in several communities, so if people can get out and support that, that's on Saturday the 16th as well. There's evening activities. The public library always puts on some great events for the kids, and that'll be Monday and Tuesday. And again, in the Doodah, iliondoodah.com.
All right, let's talk about that Ilion Doodah parade that you do on Friday night. It is a big deal, and I don't know how many years ago this thing started, but it's just everybody gets together, and it's anybody can be in the parade that gets into the parade, and it is one of the most amusing parades I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah, and this is actually the 30th anniversary of the Ilion Days.
Wow.
So, celebration there as well, and I think we're going to be one of the bigger parades with a lot of participation. We're hoping the old-time favorite, the Lawnmower Brigade, may be out this year for the synchronized performance.
That's always an exciting thing to see, yeah.
And of course we have the Chicken Barbecue. Troop 9 puts that on, and that's both Friday and Saturday, and the 22nd, 23rd. And of course the fireworks will follow the Doodah, and we do have some performance there for the DJ Timeless Tunes. Will be down to Dave Whalen Memorial Fields down by the softball fields.
All right.
People are encouraged to bring their lawn chairs, and it's a family event, and get people out. We are trying to get this year on our Ilion Days 5K road run, and that's around the village, and there can be walkers as well. But we're trying to get, for the 200th anniversary, 200 people to participate there, which would set a record for us. So we encourage people who like to participate in that. And the dog show, the craft fair, runs on the 23rd as well, and there is opportunities if there's any of the local vendors that would like to get out there. Again, you can just go to the iliondoodah.com page, and you can get the forms and contact information there as well.
All right, DOO-DAH, is that Ilion Doodah?
Yes, DOO-DAH.
Okay, right. No dash put in there. All right, so a lot of stuff going on, but the parade is next Friday night, but the garage sale is this Saturday, so people like those garage sales, village-wide garage sale in Ilion this Saturday. So, all right, David, thanks so much, and good luck. And by the way, you can drink the water.
Yes, you can drink the water.
That's always big, so no need to bring your bottled water. So, all right.
Okay, we just hope to see a lot of folks out there, and we thank you again, Phil, for your support.
All right, Dave, thanks so much.
Take care, bye.
Here's Christine with an update from the newsroom right now, 7:22. Good morning, Christine Bellino.